Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. You can tell by the camera that I'm using my Canon camera because my Sony one's full and I went to the shops today and I forgot to buy a new SD card for it, but that's okay. I'm filming this a week late. And we're in August at the moment and I forgot to film the July project pan because I was literally so busy. A lot has happened within this past week. But anyways, today we'll be filming month 6. I think we're in month 6 of project pan, so like July project pan. I don't think we've done well last month, but it is what it is. So you know the drill, guys. We'll be going through our current products as well as our empties and what we're going to swap for August, even though we're already in August and I should have done this a week ago. So further ado, we're going to get started. So we're going to start off with our current products. As you know, we always do that first. So the first category we're going to do is body products. So let's first do an update on our fragrance mist. We're still working on these two at the moment. So let's do an update on the 62 Sol de Janeiro. Now this is how much we have left. We are like practically nearly done this bottle. So definitely by the end of August, this will all be finished and we'll be working on a whole new scent. So stay tuned to see which one I'll be working on next on my TikTok page. And now update on this little guy. Now I haven't probably used it as much because again I use a spin wheel app to determine which scent am I going to wear today. So we're at the moment right here, so like sort of halfway-ish, and I'm hoping to get somewhere about halfway by the end of August. So this is where we're at. But again, we're probably not going to use this as much as in August because we'll be working on this guy, which I'm very impressed of the progress. And look at the packaging, it's like wearing off already. Next is my deodorant. This is the Dove deodorant in coconut. Now we're about like nearly finished, so definitely by the end of August this will all be finished. And I did buy a new one in advance. It is a Glossier deodorant, so I'm hoping that is good. And then update on my body butter. This is the Tree Hut body butter in the scent vanilla. Now this is where we're at progression wise. It's not too bad, but I feel like we can do better this month. Like I really have not done my skincare as much and my camera's gonna die, so I'm going to continue this on my phone. So let's do a little bit of a transition. Alrighty, we're on my phone. I have not been doing like my nighttime skincare as much, as you can tell by my face. It is so bad, especially on my right cheek. Really bad. So I'm hoping to continue using this in August and see if we make a bit more progress than last month. Alright, let's do skincare now. And we're going to start off with moisturizers. And I've got these two at the moment as our currents. So let's start with my day moisturizer. Now I finished the Touch of Dewy skin cream. And I'm actually on the big size of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This stuff's really good and really expensive too. I just opened this, so of course I'm not going to use like as much, but it's really thick, so I cannot wait to continue using this. And then I ended up finishing the last Summer Fridays Jet Lag mask, and we're on this new one. Oh yeah, I have not been doing my nighttime skincare as much, so I'm hoping August will restart on that. Next is my facial mist, and we're on the again Tower 28 facial mist. Now we're currently at about where the art is, so probably definitely by the end of August this will all be finished and we'll be on a new bottle for sure. Alrighty, now for toner. Now I did end up using that toner and serum, but I literally hated it so much. It was not good at all. It literally just did nothing for my skin. As you can tell, my right cheek is suffering so bad. I don't know why. This like last month my skin was suffering really bad. Anyways, I have been wanting to try this toner for so long, and it is the Dupe for the Road Milky Toner. This is from TPH. It's their rebounding skin milk, and this is like really good. It looks like literal milk. I don't know how much we've done. I can't really tell by the packaging, but maybe hopefully by the end of August we should be maybe halfway to finishing, even though this is really good. Now you may come to the realization and a surprise. This is my new serum, which is the Jute Drops, which I didn't actually realize this was a serum to begin with, but I'm gonna say it's like really good. I'm gonna again try and finish it. So we're currently at about like here, so maybe by the end of August we should maybe hit somewhere down there. And I do have a mini Dew Drops to use, which actually just says serum on it, which is like, I don't know, weird. And then for my sunscreen, we're still working on the ultraviolet sunscreen, and we're currently we're about here, so maybe by the end of August we should maybe hit somewhere like down here. This is going to take a while to use because it is literally so good. It like keeps my skin safe from, you know, the sun. You should be doing your sunscreen every single day, guys. Now for eye cream. We're still working on the Bondi Sands eye cream. So we're currently at right about here. So like down to the finishing lot. So probably hopefully by the end of August, this will all be finished and we'll be working on a new, eye cream. Let's do my bronzing drops. Now I did end up finishing my last bottle of bronzing drops. Thank God, because that has been sitting there for maybe, I don't know, a couple of years. So this will be the last month that we'll be using the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops, because as you guys know, in Australia, we're currently at our last month of winter. So in September, we'll be going to more our summer products like the darker bronzing drops, my favorite blush tint. I'm so excited to use them again. So this will be like the last month of using this bronzing drops. So we're currently at, well, we just started. So maybe by the end of August, we should maybe hopefully use up to here. But again, I haven't used this as much because of how bad my skin has been at the moment. So lastly, our lip balms. Let's start with this because I'm really excited about this. So I'm currently using this Summer Fridays lip balm in the scent Vanilla Beige. Now we're so flat. Look at this. This is really flat. I'm going to put some right now because I'm needing a bit of moisturization. So this might be the first lip balm I finish for 2025 Project Pan. So maybe by the end of August, we should be maybe finished this or even be way flatter than we should be. And now for our Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This is where we're currently at, which is not too bad of a progress, but I feel like we can do better. That's what it looks like on the inside. So maybe by the end of August, we should maybe hit somewhere where it says berry/fruit, somewhere around there, maybe. Fingers crossed. So now let's do makeup. Alrighty, so next category we're going to do is makeup. Now I feel like I haven't done much makeup last month for July because again of my skin, but I would say we've made some progress. There are some products I do want to get rid of because I literally hate it for the life of me. So let's get started. I'm so excited for this one. I ended up finishing my massive Garnier makeup remover and we're currently on this mini one that I bought purposely for my trip but never used it, so we're going to finish this off. So this is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water All-in-One. This is really good, guys. I've been using this particular one for years and I'm currently around here, so maybe by the end of August we should hit somewhere around here where it says cleansing. Now for my setting spray. So again, we're on the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush setting spray, one of my all-time favorite setting sprays ever in the entire world. So we're currently at here, so maybe by the end of August we should maybe hit somewhere towards being finished or finishing it off. So I did end up finishing my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I was so happy when I actually finished it. I was like, thank God I finished that thing because I've had that thing for at least 2 years. And I have been using the Enco Beauty Flawless Glow. Now I am going to actually chuck this one out because I do not like it. So like every time I pull it out and put it on my face, it literally runs out in seconds. Like the applicator just doesn't pick up as much as like the Charlotte Tilbury one. So I'm just going to get rid of it, throw it out, and I've got one more to use up before I have my mini Charlotte Tilbury one, which is from Dior. Of course, it's like a little sample one, so that should definitely be gone by the end of August. Let's do an update on the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder. This is what she looks like. She has gotten a lot bigger since June. Like this is amazing. So maybe by the end of August this should be at least a little bit bigger, but this is actually really good progress. Now for concealer, I have been using the Dior concealer. This one's in the shade 1N, so it's like literally a perfect shade. I love using the Dior one. It is literally so bloody good. It lasts forever, this thing. Like the applicator holds so much concealer. It's like not funny. It is literally probably one of my most favorite concealers I have ever used. Next, let's do an update on the Dior blush. Now I feel like we've made a bit of progress with this. This is what she's currently looking like. Now on camera it looks like I've made no progress at all, but actually I had to literally with the brush because this is kind of not as pigmented as my other one. Like you literally need to take the brush and just scrape it to get pigment, but the pigments are really gorgeous. So we will be swapping this one out for something else that we're going to be using just for the next couple of months. And then for my liquid blush, I've been working on the Glossier Cloud Paint. This one's in the shade Puff. Now this is actually like a really pretty shade, and this is where we're at. Now I'm going to keep this for one more month, so maybe by the end of August this should be at least a little bit more flatter, and then for September we'll be switching it out for something else. Now an update on the Benefit Hoola bronzer. There's not really much to update on because literally it looks the exact same, like still full. I've had this for I think a year already, I don't know, but yeah, this is what she's looking like. Now an update update on the MCO Beauty bronzer stick. Now this is where we're at currently, and we are going to switch it out because I've got one more to use up, which is another Miss Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. So yeah, she's been good, so I cannot wait to maybe use her up towards the end of the year. Let's do an update on our highlighters, of course. So nothing much to update for this one. This is what she's looking like at the moment. She still looks the same, not much to update on. Same for this one, not really much to update on. It still looks full as can be. This is literally, these two are going to take me forever to get literally a dent. Now lastly, we've got these 4 products. So let's do the brows first. So I'm still working on the Mecca Max brow gel. Now this is like sort of good, but I don't really like it, but it's gonna have to do for now until I can get another one going. And then for the tinted one, I did end up taking the stopper out of this, and this is what she looks like. Bit of a mistake, but if it's going to make me use it more and finish it off, that's all I have to do. Now update on these two. Now there's again nothing much to update on this one, but we'll be swapping this one out just because I've had it for like a couple of months. We've used it for a couple of months. Really good, but again we're just going to swap it out for something else to be used for the next few months. And an update on this, I did end up, again, I took out the stopper out of this one, so then we can literally scrape what's left of this thing before, you know, I don't know. Let's do a quick update on this glasshouse candle. So this one is a glasshouse candle. This one's in the scent Trick and Treat Pumpkin Pie. This is where we're currently at. Again, I have not been using the candles as much because I need to literally clean my room up, find time to burn a candle, maybe whenever I'm doing something productive. So maybe we'll give it one more month, and then for September we'll switch out for something else. Anyways, now let's move on to our empties. Alrighty, now we're gonna do our empties. So we didn't get rid of as much as we normally do. So our total for July was 10 products. Now most of the products I have, most of them are gonna be a repurchase. One of them isn't. So let's go through it and see what it is. Alright, so first we're gonna be doing makeup. Now we got rid of a total of 2, which is actually quite good. These are products that have been needing to be getting rid of. So let's start with this one. Now, to be honest, if you consider the price and how many freaking dupes you can get for bronzing drops, it's probably worth getting the dupes. So unfortunately I will not be repurchasing this. So once I finish my other bronzing drops, I will not be buying these anymore, because you just have to consider not only the price but how many dupes are there across like the beauty market that you can get for half or a fraction of the price. And then now I got rid of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I had this in the shade Too Fair, and yes, I will put a repurchase on this one because it was literally so good and actually so enjoyable to use. So next is skincare, and I got rid of a total of 4 skincare products, and these will all be repurchased definitely for sure. So let's go through them. First with the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. This was actually really good. It was like really dewy but thick, and it also mixed well in with my bronzing drops, which is actually really good, and it smelled like a spa. Maybe I might ask Santa for the big version for Christmas this year. And then next I finished off the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Mask. As always, this is like really good. And then next I finished off the Tower 28 spray. You guys all know that I have finished quite a few bottles, and it is super good. Next is my makeup remover. Now this was actually really good, and I kind of liked how it had the blue liquid so that it could get rid of like waterproof makeup and like just, I don't know, difficult stuff. And I feel like that blue liquid, you know, took off my makeup so much better. Next, for hair products, we got rid of a total of 2 hair products, and again both of these are a repurchase. So let's just go through. You guys know I have gotten rid of this one before. This one's the Davro Deep Conditioning Rinse. This one is really good, and I highly recommend it for all my curly hair girlies. This is like a really good conditioner because it's like thick and keeps your hair like I say hydrated, moisturized, and like, I don't know, it feels glossy at the same time. Next is this Haas Curl Care Curling Jelly. This one I actually did like, sort of. I was gonna say it's like a really good cheap alternative for like any other curling jellies that are on the market. So if you want to save a bit of money honey. This is actually really good. It's like a very, I could say it's a very light curl gel. So you can like use this after mousse as something like light to, you know, hold the curls, keep it. I don't know what I'm saying. Next is shower gel, and I got rid of a total of 1 shower gel. Now this is the Sunken Botanical Body Wash, and I will put a repurchase on this because it literally smelled so good, and it's massive too. It's like a 1 liter version. Lastly is dental products, and I got rid of a total of 1 product. Now you guys know I have been using Colgate Total Plus, their mouthwash, like this particular mouthwash, for the longest time, and you guys all know I always put a repurchase on this because it is literally so freaking good. That was literally all of my empties, literally so quick. I feel like this video might be at least 15 minutes long. So now let's do products we'll be swapping out for month 7 of Project Pan. Let's do products that we're going to be swapping out for month 7 of Project Pan. Now, we've only got 4 products to swap, which is actually really good. So let's go through it. So this will be the last bronzer that I'll be using for this month of Project Pan. And then we'll be using another bronzer for like the next 2 months on August. So we'll be swapping out the MCO Beauty Contour Stick for this Charlotte Tilbury Cream Bronzer. This one's in the shade, this is medium to deep. Look at it. It literally exploded, and it's already like this flat already, which is quite surprising to say the least, I gotta say. So for skin tints, we'll be saying goodbye to this because I literally hate it. And this is the Dior Forever Skin Glow in the shade 1N, so like the same shade as my concealer. And probably definitely by the end of August, this will literally be finished. And then for powder blush, we'll be swapping out the Dior powdered blush for this Too Faced blush. We're going back to the Too Faced blush. I love this blush so much. It's like literally so pigmented, it's gorgeous, and maybe we might get a dent in this within the next few months. And then for mascaras, we'll be swapping out this Glossier mascara for this Isla mascara. I freaking love this mascara so much, so I cannot wait to be using it for the next few months. And that is all for July's Project Pan, which I'm so excited that we're at this point of the journey, like we're almost finished. So I'm actually going to end today's video right here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give this a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, comment down below this emoji if you stayed all the way to the end of this video. And yeah, bye guys, peace out.